Hey guys, so today we are going to be talking about owner operator salary. Like, how much do you make as an owner operator of your own business? This has been a much requested video. A lot of you guys wanting to know like how much do you make as an owner operator. So let's talk about it.
Let's go.
Seneca, how much do you make as an owner operator?
I make $1,000 a week. As an
That's
owner.
it?
That's it.
Damn, that's not a lot of money.
That's what Warner was paying me.
So you're making the same now.
I went from Warner to another one. Boss won't pay me, man. She only paid me $1,000 a week, 34 cents a mile.
All right, so let's break that down. So when you have your own authority, you have your own business, you're an owner operator, you own your trucking business, right? So for your salary, you can pay yourself how as much as you want. It's all about what is it that you're trying to do with your personal income and with the business income. Like those two things are very, very important to determine what is it a fair pay that, or what should you be paying yourself every week, every month, or at the end of the year. So for us, the goal for us is to purchase another house sometime. I don't know when, but sometime. And we also want to purchase another truck sometime. We don't know when, but we want to purchase another truck. So now that we know what's important for us, we know that in order to do that, in order to purchase a house, you got to have your 2 year income history from your job. To purchase a truck, your business has to have credit history, and you have to be reporting positive on your business account. You have to be profitable on your business in order to keep building your business credit so that you can purchase another truck or work equipment or whatever you want to purchase in the future. So, knowing those two things for us, we decided that paying Seneca $1,000 as the driver, that is a fair pay for. I'm not gonna say a fair pay. Let me change the word. That is a.
It makes sense.
It's the pay that makes sense for what we are trying to do within our business and our personal income. So he gets $1,000 a week. I don't even know how much that is a month. I can't calculate.
It's 4,000,
Not a month. I'm sorry, per year.
48.
Okay, so he gets $48,000 per year, right? So I pay myself what I pay myself. I'm not gonna share how much I pay myself because that's a whole different deal.
She better not make more than me.
Not that much.
That's why I don't want to discuss that part.
You made more than me. And I'm out here breaking my back.
So anyway, like I was saying, so he makes $48,000 a year, right? So with what he makes and with what I make, the reason I don't want to share what I make is because I get money from other places as well, not just from trucking. So remember, I have a real estate investing properties, and so it's different for me. My money comes from other places as well, not just from trucking. So with what he makes and with what I make, it's more than enough for us to be able to purchase a home in 2 years, if that's what we wanted to do. So that's the reason why we decided that paying him $1,000 was what we needed to do. And we're also trying to build the credit for the business so that we can purchase another truck in the future and hopefully get it on payments. So with that being said, we cannot take everything that we make, take it all out of the business, and then have the business make zero money. Because what are you going to show when you purchase another truck? You're going to show that your business didn't end up keeping any money? It's not going to work. So let me give you an example. So like if your business made $200,000 for the year, you had $100,000 in expenses to run your business. Now you have $100,000 left, right? You can pay yourself as the owner, as the business operator, owner operator. You can pay yourself the $100,000 left in the bank account if you want. If that's what you want to do, go ahead, pay yourself the $100,000. However, you're gonna leave zero money in your business bank account. So when you're reporting about for your business, you're gonna report that your business was in the negative because you had $100,000 in expenses, and then now you're not leaving anything there. You're not keeping everything. $100,000 for business expenses, $100,000 that you pay yourself. Now your business has zero, so you're gonna report zero. So meaning your business was not profitable. That's not gonna work if you're trying to build business credit to purchase things under your business name in the future. So that's why it's important to know what is your goal for your personal income, what is your goal for your business income. So once you understand those two things, then you can decide like what do you want to pay yourself as a business owner. Do you want to pay yourself like all of the income that your business is making, or do you need to like kind of just figure out what it's a fair amount to make sure that you have enough reporting on your personal income taxes and then enough reporting on the business taxes.
Your business is its own entity.
Yeah.
It's like another person, a straw man. As far as like court, if you're using the court term, it'd be a straw man. You want your straw man to make more money so it can look good when you're trying to invest in something
Exactly.
or anything.
Yeah, and like for us, we're gonna purchase more work equipment, so we gotta make sure that our business is reporting profitable. At the end of the year, so that when we go and apply at the bank for anything, then they can see like, oh, okay, your business had whatever $50,000 there. You reported on your business, so it's all about what is the goal for you.
Me
With your
personally,
personal income and your business income.
me personally, I would rather the business make way more money than me as the driver on paper.
And the other thing, I am not an accountant, so do your own research, right? But this is what works for us. This is what we decided to do, with our accountant. Those are things that you gotta ask your own accountant, check under your own personal situation, right? So for us, and if I was to pay Seneca, let's say if I was to pay Seneca $100,000 for the year, right?
Give me that gold chain I always want.
He will be very happy. However, out of that $100,000, he will have to pay so much money in taxes in his personal
taxes
What?
because
we don't have no dependents. Remember, it's just us. We don't have children at home. We don't got nobody to claim on our taxes. So if you're reporting $100,000 on your personal, that is a lot of personal taxes that you're gonna have to
IRS
pay.
gonna light me up.
Yeah, the IRS is gonna come on you crazy,
IRS could
right?
be doing this.
So you gotta understand all of those things, and like I said, that is between you and your accountant. But for us, that's the reason why we have to understand what we're doing with the personal and with the business. Now, $48,000, that's not a crazy amount of money, so the taxes on the personal level are not gonna be as crazy, right? And then our business gets to report profitable at the end of the year as well, so that we can purchase whatever we need to purchase at the end, whenever under the business name. So it's all about understanding those things, understanding, what is it that you can report as a business expense. Do you made any big purchases that you can claim depreciation on it? Like all of those things, and that's why I said that's between you and your accountant.
What kind of claims or for expenses?
Well, for expenses, I mean all your business expenses, everything, anything from you can depreciate your truck, your trailer. Let's say you made $300,000 for the year. You only had $50,000 in expenses, business expenses. I only pay you $50,000. So that's $100,000. Now my business still has $200,000 that I'm going to get taxed on. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of taxes that I'm going to have to pay. Now I need to create more business expenses under my business so that I can claim it as a business expenses. One of the things that you can do is you can purchase a car. As long as the car weighs more than 6,000 pounds, you can claim it as a business expense. It has to be used 50% or more of the time. It has to be used for business purposes. You can't just like go buy a personal car and use it for all your personal and not use it for any business related, stuff, and then claim it on your taxes as a business expense. You have to use it for business reasons.
Everybody that has a business does this. See a lot of guys riding around in pickup trucks, and if you're deluxe businessman type, you probably got a Range Rover. That's over 6,000 pounds, and it's a write-off.
It's a write-off, yep.
A lot of people don't know that. I just found out myself.
Yeah, it's a write-off, and you can claim if you purchase it cash, you can claim the whole purchase price. You can claim it, or you can claim depreciation on like 3-5 years, whatever is allowed for that specific type of expense.
Yeah.
So it's just like you have to like really understand what is it that you want to do with your money at the end of the year, with your income, with your taxes, with your business taxes, with your personal. And it's really important to understand all of those things at the beginning of the year, to have a clear plan for the whole year, so that you know what you're doing. That's why for us, we meet up with our accountant once a year. It's, more than that if we need to, but when we met up with him last week to file our taxes, we calculated everything that we need to do for the rest of the year, to make sure that we're claiming enough for the business, we're claiming enough for personal, so that we can purchase a home, so that we can purchase a car, whatever we want to purchase. But it's really important to have those meetings with your accountant and understand what is your plan. Like, what is your plan for the rest of the year? What is your plan for your income that you're reporting on your taxes? Because if you wanna purchase a home and you're not reporting enough on your personal taxes because you don't want to pay to the IRS, how are you going to purchase a home? You can't. You got to report some money on your personal.
The system wants you to spend money. Either you're going to spend money buying and contributing to an expense, or you're going to pay IRS. And this is what I understand now.
Yeah. So what I will say, and again, I don't take my word for anything. This is based on our personal situation and based on our meetings with our accountant. You want to purchase a home, you gotta report money on your personal taxes. You have to have your 2 years of income tax with job history. It has to be within the same field. Like, it cannot be like me, that I was a hairdresser and now I'm a dispatcher administrator. So I can't be, I went from that to this. No, it has to be within the same field. So now for me, if I was to purchase a home on my own, and I just went into a new career, which is, being a dispatcher, being the administrator of the business, now I have to wait 2 years of me having income under that new position, under that new career that I have. So you just understand what you're doing with your taxes. And for us, like I said, it's important to have that very clear at the beginning of the year, so that we're prepared at the end of the year, so that we know that what we're doing is helping us to achieve the goals that we have. We want to purchase another house, probably, I don't know, in 2024, sometime around there. We'll see. We will see how things go. But in order to do that, obviously, we have to have the income being reported under our personal taxes. So you have to choose. You got to choose, like, do I want to pay, more on my business? Do I want to pay more on my personal? Like, what is my goal? What do I need? Do I need the business to purchase equipment, or do I need my income to purchase a house? Understanding those things is very important.
Yeah.
So with all of that being said, how much do you make as an owner-operator? You can make as much as you want to pay yourself, or as little as you want to pay yourself. Like, there is no
standard.
Yeah, there is not an exact number that you should be paying yourself $5,000 a week. You can if you want, but you ain't gonna leave no money for your business. So you have to understand how to balance it out, and understanding your goals and your needs. And that's how we do it. Like that's how we do it. Meet up with your accountant, ask all the questions that you need to ask, and have a clear understanding of what your goals are. Now $1,000, Seneca's complaining that it's not enough. He says that that's the same he was making at Warner.
I left Warner for a reason. Then I go to a new Warner called the wife. She the new Warner.
I'm the new Warner. He said that that's not enough. $1,000.
No, seriously, I would rather the business make more money than me. Period. You can give all the money to the business. I really don't. It really don't bother me.
Yeah, so it's just for us, you know. It's not like we do anything separate from each other. It's not like I'm paying Seneca $1,000 and then he's just taking his $1,000 and running with it and doing whatever he wants. It's not like that. I pay him $1,000. The money goes back to our personal bank account, our joint personal bank account. So that's how we do it here. So it don't really matter how much I'm paying him or not or whatever. It all goes back to us. You just basically just running it through from your business to your personal, so that you have records of everything for IRS purposes and taxes and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But so I hope that this answered you guys' questions on how much does a owner operator makes, owner operator salary. It all depends. It all depends on how much your business make and what is your goal for your business and for your personal taxes. It all depends. It's gonna be different for everybody. Sorry guys, there's a guy with a bunch of dogs that decided to come and sit over here where we are.
Alright, they done.
Okay, I think they're done. So anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them on the comments. Like I said, I am not an accountant. Don't take my word for what I'm saying and run with it. Do your own research. Talk to your own accountant. We have our own accountant. He specializes in trucking, so he's the one advising what to do, giving us the information that we need, and telling us what to do with our income for the business, for the personal, because he knows what our goals and our plans are for our money.
Yeah. He's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's pretty good at his job.
He's really good.
He'll tell you from the jump he's expensive, but it's worth the price.
Yeah, and you will have your paperwork straight
That's
for
all
what
that
you
matters.
need. Yes, for what you
I'm
need.
trying not to see IRS about anything.
No,
Trust me.
don't want no IRS problems.
Nope.
Yeah. But anyways, so that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Like I said, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I will do my best to answer them, and I will see you guys on the next one.